Well, Governor, in closing, and with all this innovation, I know that this member has a very interesting question. It's been reported the nation is watching to see how the governor's health care plan for California is received. What elements of your plan do you think are applicable, maybe on a national level?
I think all of the things that we talked about relate to the national scene. The only reason why we are 100% behind this whole healthcare reform is because the federal government has failed to do it. I mean, think about it. Teddy Roosevelt in 1912 has already talked about that we need universal health care in America. 1912. Now we're almost 100 years later. What, are we going to wait another 100 years for them to get their act together? No. So I said, look, I was elected to come to Sacramento and to take care of those big things. So I said, even though it's politically risky, all of those things I'm talking about are politically risky. You talk about water rights and water storage, the environmentalists come after you and say, I don't want you to store water. You know, you talk about healthcare reform, there could be insurance companies and the medical groups that come after you and say, you cannot touch it. So there's always people out there, forces that will attack you. Well, luckily, since we have done that, because we included everybody, and Kim Gaucher has done such an extraordinary job in bringing people together over the last year, since a year we've been working on that, all the stakeholders, because it would be very sensitive not to rub people the wrong way. Bring them all in and make them part of the decision-making process. Because of that, we didn't really get any attacks. When I announced it at this year's State of the State address, there were not the usual attacks. But we're going to go and do it. We're going to reform it this year no matter what. I told both Democrats and Republicans, we can do that. And then we can lead the rest of the nation and can be a model for the rest of the nation. I think the rest of the nation will be inspired by that, and the federal government will be also inspired by that.